ninth episode of New Life. And I'm saying we're coming from Houston, Texas, all the way live to you, wherever you may be. So let's we have a dynamite show today. We have Lil B and Mr. Big E.
The big one, not the little.
All right. So come on, introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Brandon Janeau of the Brandon Janeau Show podcast on all podcast platforms, YouTube channel. Also, the nephew of this man right shit. So, you know.
Yes, sir.
Uncle
Yes,
E,
sir.
what's up, man?
You got it, Lil B, man. Listen, man, I told you I was gonna pull up on you out here in H-Town, man, and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And you're here, and you know, let's get this thing going, man. We're gonna talk about you, man, because I told you, man, we talk about inspiration and survival and toughness and grit and determination, man, and you are the epitome of that, man. And I just want to let the people know about you, man. You got your own podcast going on, man. You can tell them about that. You can plug that real quick, and then we can go on and get this interview started. And, you know, you can tell a little bit about you and what you triumphed over and what you keep persevering over. Because you got a very, very important story to tell y'all, and so I just want y'all to lock in, tune in, and check us out. Take it away, Lil B.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my podcast, Brandon Janeau Show, I mean, it's been pretty cool, man. 4 years. I'll be 4 years in September 19th, I think. It'll be my 4-year anniversary of the Brandon Janeau Show, so, and also almost over 300 episodes, so, you know, like I said, YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show, podcast platforms everywhere, Brandon Janeau Show, social media platforms, Instagram and TikTok, it's all Brandon Janeau Show.
My God.
Brandon Janeau Show. Did y'all get that? Janeau. Brandon Janeau Show. That's everywhere. He ran down the gamut. He said TikTok. You got him on the podcast, the YouTube show. I mean, anywhere that you need to find him, you shouldn't be able to get lost. In other words, is what he's saying. So we coming to you with some motivational stuff today. So this is all about motivation, and believe me, Brandon has a story to tell. And I hope y'all look. You ain't even got to grab your popcorn because you're not going to want to eat while you're watching this episode. I'm trying to tell you. So go ahead and listen to what he's saying. Like Brandon, you've had a lot of things that you had to triumph over. Go ahead, let us know. I mean, like when I say these are Janeau's some strong men, y'all gotta let us know. It gotta be in the DNA.
Absolutely.
What's going on with you, Brandon?
I mean, pretty much, well, if you listen to the podcast, you know me, I've already explained, but I was born with a heart condition, so pretty much had heart surgery since the moment I was pretty much here.
Mm-hmm.
But first open heart surgery, 2 days in?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, after that, my second one was 2 years. My third one was when I was like 5. So, most of my childhood, I was in and out of the hospital for most of my childhood. I mean, that man can contest to that probably better than I can. Mm-hmm. You know, so, yeah, I didn't dealt with a lot of things. Heart catheterizations, I probably had over like, 10 surgeries maybe, like 10 surgeries. So yeah, just in my, and then before like Hurricane Katrina happened, I was supposed to have another heart surgery because they didn't know what was wrong. They didn't know if they could go and do another heart catheterization, put valves in. So when I came here, my senior year, which is now 10 years, I got 2 valves put in, and I think that's what they told me, that I'm in the medical books because I'm the first person to ever have 2 valves put into their body without actually having to go through their heart. So, yeah, I mean, my story is it's been 29 years, so it's kind of like it's a long damn story. It's a long, strenuous situation always, but yeah, I mean, being a Janeau is definitely the hardest thing because at the end of the day, you know, we go through all these things. Being a Janeau, it keeps you mentally strong because at the end of the day, we got way worse shit than we've ever had. we done went through way worse shit than that.
That's right, man. Listen, man. And tell them, man, how long they give your life expectancy? How long they give you? You almost be 30 now, right? How old are you? 29?
Yeah.
And then they expect you to live to how long?
I ain't even think I see my first birthday.
That's right. So that's amazing in itself. So he's actually a 1%er as well, you know, just like myself. So, you know what I mean? We always survive, man. Like I said, we strong, man, and we push through. whatever the obstacle is, man, we come out the womb fighting, man. That that Janeau blood, man. There's something about it, man. We just don't give up, man. It's just something. If we go out swinging. So you know what I mean. And we've been blessed to withstand the most horrible things, man, that come through shining like diamonds. So that's a tribute to God. God has had His hand over our family, and we blessed, man. And like I said, man, I love all my nephews, nieces, all my people, man. But something like you say, like my man Rick say, he's my favorite, but Lil B my favorite too. So I love all of them, man. So like, but these my guys, man. Lil B, Lil Rick. I had to pull up on him, man. H-Town. I told him I was coming to see him as soon as I get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here. I kept a promise, so I'm going around just fulfilling promises and everything like that. But like I said, my nephew, he got a successful podcast, and he inspired me. He give me the inspiration to do what I'm doing. Because I looked at him like, oh man, Lil B, he's such an introvert and so, closed in, and he's just sharing this story with the world, man. He get on this podcast and he's running it. How many episodes you got now?
Going on 350.
Jesus Christ, man, compared to my little 20 piece.
Hey, listen.
He's working, man.
Listen,
He's working,
I'm gonna tell you
man.
something.
He's working. What's up?
I'm gonna tell you something. The first 20 is the hardest ones.
Who you telling?
Them first 20 the hardest ones. Cause I'm serious, like, cause once you like, when you first start doing it, and you don't have people supporting you, and you don't have people like showing you love or anything,
right?
Then they kind of, you be like, damn, is anybody gonna listen to this? It's mentally in your head. So once you start to be like, damn, these first episodes ain't nothing. I'm like just talking. This ain't nothing. It don't feel like nothing. It ain't really hitting.
Right.
What am I doing with this? And that's very much what I was the first couple 20 episodes of mine. And then, something happened where I said something on the podcast. I was going through like a depression, I think, at that time in my life. And somebody saw it and was like, hey, I think you got something, mental health wise. And I was like, I don't even think I know podcast was mental health. I didn't even try to make it a mental health podcast. He was like, well, it feels like a mental health podcast. I think you got something that you can share with people. They put me on Instagram Live. I talked to my guy Pat in UK, and we talked. And after that, got like a bunch of followers from the podcast community. But for the most part, my podcast was nothing the first couple episodes. Like, I didn't know if anybody was even fucking listening. Really, I didn't have video. I didn't have audio. I just had a phone. I just had audio. That was it. I didn't even have a YouTube channel. Like, my YouTube channel was literally just audio.
Right.
It was like, so it was just, so you say like, yeah, it's 20 episodes, but the fact that you found a way to do 20 episodes already, that's the fucking point.
Oh my God.
A lot of people forget that, like, the first part is doing the shit.
Right.
It's gonna get easy as you get along with it, because then the ideas gonna kick in, then the people, then you won't need a guest. You'll be just doing them on your own. You don't need nobody to talk to you. I'm talking to my goddamn self. I'm good on it. Like, it really do flow like that. It happens like that, and it take a minute,
right,
before you really get to that mindset of being like, oh shit, I can do this on my own.
Right.
I don't really need nobody else. I can do this on my own.
Right. I understand, man. Like I said, I take pointers from you, man. Like, you're never too old to learn, man. And when you get to a point you think you know it all, man, that's when you don't know anything. So, I mean, like, I look at you, man, like you think I don't be watching. I be watching. I be looking at you. I check you out all the time now. I speak on you, man. I speak highly of you, man. And like I said, man, I'm proud of you for everything that you went through and what you pushed through and who you becoming. You're a joy to the world, man. And people need to see your story, man, and know who you are, man. And if I can have any influence in having the people I know, to follow your site and to look at you for inspiration, as well as myself, the people, my little following, to follow you, man. Come on over and check you out, man, and keep pushing, man, because everybody can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man. So I just want to tell you, man, just keep going, man. And like I said, I'm proud of you, man, and keep pushing. So how's your health these days, like, so to speak? Tell me what's going on with you with that.
I mean, my heart good. My mind good.
That's what's up.
I gotta go check some other stuff out, but other than that,
yeah, we always gotta do that maintenance.
Other than that,
maintenance is important.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, outside is goddamn what they're killing us. We
I know you just in Vegas, man. It was so hell hot. I came to Houston, it felt like heaven. Shit, it was hot as a boy.
If this is heaven, goddamn, what was Vegas like?
Hell. I've never experienced a hot breeze until I went to Vegas. And when it looked me, I was sitting waiting for the car to be pulled up in Vegas, and a breeze came under the thing, and I was like, shit! I said, what is going on? But I don't see how they do it, man. So, man, I'm telling you, man, it's 100 degrees at nighttime in Vegas, bro. Like, and then with all those damn neon lights, man, I'm like, this is crazy. Shit, this is crazy. But, you know, we went there, we had a job to do, we got it done. We celebrated a little bit, and then we came on down, man, to pull up on y'all, man, because I told you that I was going to be here for the fight. You know what I mean? And we had a beautiful time last night, baby. Oh, man. That was something else, man. That was something else. And later on, we're going to have Rick on the show, his big brother. You know what I mean? And I have a video right now on Facebook and Instagram that I posted with him and my son. They had to apologize to me. And they're lucky that I had the audio today. I don't know how they get the audio recorded when I posted it, but it was them giving the big dog homage, paying the big dog homage, and with the knowledge I tried to tell them before the fight, but they wouldn't listen. So, but now I think they'll listen to me a little bit. You know, maybe not, they're hard-headed, but they'll learn. But anywho, with that being said, man, like anything else you want to share with you know, with my viewers and everything before we get out here and wrap this up, man?
I would say probably more than anything, man. Being a Janeau, I think comes from grandma and grandpa, really, to be honest with you. They strength, how they raised y'all, and how y'all raised us. I mean, that's kind of just the obvious thing. That's in us because of them.
That's right.
To be honest with you. So, I mean, if anything, man, just...
Zinga, it ain't on you, baby.
So, I just say pretty much, obviously, just thank you for having me on here.
Oh, man. My pleasure, man. Thank you for doing it, man. Shit, I appreciate you doing it, bro. Like, for real, man. This means everything to me, man. Like, I only have people on my podcast that mean the world to me, bro. Like, if you go back and scan my podcast, I don't just have anybody on here, just picking up people. No, we ain't doing that, man. We having folks that mean something to people, that have good hearts, man, and good intentions, man, and to be an inspiration to people. You know what I mean? And don't have ill will or bad intent. We don't deal with stuff like that. We deal with love, positivity. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, inspiration and passionate about, you know, be passionate and have compassion for people. So, you know, with that being said, man, we're gonna wrap this up. I thank you again, my brother. And I'll be back next time to check on you again, man.
All right.
And we're gonna talk that wrestling too, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.